So right now we're on the header section and the header wrap. So here I would either keep it a white background or maybe a dark background. So in my case, I'm going to change it to a dark gray. So the color code for this dark gray is maybe 222. So type that in like that. So that looks really, really good. Now, obviously we need to change this to be white and also the links to be white. So to do that, we can minimize that. And first of all, we can change the header link, which I believe is over here. So here we're going to change that to white. So bring that to white. Now, if you have, like, let's say a white background, you might need to change this to a dark gray. So scrolling down over here, you can also change the link hover as well to something like a lighter gray. So when people hover over that, then people know that's a link. So here, once you've got that, we can minimize it. We can minimize that as well. Here is your menu navigation. So you want to navigate to main navigation. So click on that. And these should be your menu links over here. So we can change it over here, but I do think these are the active links as well. So let's say if we change the menu links, scroll down over here, let's change it to white. Oops, let's just type in the color code white, FFF, right? So it's not going to change. Now the reason why it doesn't change is because this is the active link. And basically what that means is that, let's say if I clicked on iPad over here. So I'm gonna close this for a second, click on iPad, and you'll see that this is the active link color. So I'm on the iPad page, the active link color is a light gray. So these ones are white. So if I click on iPhone, active link color is gray because I'm on that actual page. So if we go back over here, we are on this page for these links. So we want to go and click on menu active link, and we want to change it probably to a white color. So you can type in FFF and that's going to change. So once you do that, we're going to click on this one over here. So I'm not sure why that is not removing. Give me a second to publish that. So let's close that for a second. And we want to change the active link hover. So when we went back over here, when we set the header link hover, so we can click back over here, and what we can do is click on plus. That's going to add this to our sort of color palette thing on our website. So we can reuse that same color. That way we can keep our design consistent throughout our website. So we can go back over here, click on color. Okay, so I'm not sure what is going on. Okay, so you can't actually click it. I'm going to close it for a second, and let's come back and click on customize. Let's go back to where we were. So we were at the main navigation. So let's click on that again and click on active link hover. Click it back over here. Okay, that should appear now. Let's select that. So when we hover over that, then it should give a light effect. So this is the same effect that we see on Apple. So when we hover over it, it gives a white color a little bit, right? So it's very, very subtle, and that's very, very nice. So let's go back over here. And then we can also change the drop-down container. So if you have a drop-down container or the links, you can edit the colors over here as well. So let's just close that for now. And what we can do is you can also scroll down to the footer section over here and click on footer. You can change the footer wrap color. So for example, you want to change it to a dark gray as well. And you can change it like that. So we can keep it like that, or you can keep it white. Sometimes the white color looks a little bit more friendlier as well. So scrolling down over here, we can change the footer font to white because we want to make sure that's visible. So we can type or just pull that in like that. And footer link, let's just change that to white as well. Pull that in, and I think that looks pretty good. So once you have that, we can click on publish and we can close that. So far that is pretty good. What I'm going to show you now is how to add in your social media links down in the footer section. So let's go over to our dashboard section, Themify Ultra, Themify settings, scroll down and click on social links. So all we need to do is paste in our Twitter profile or Facebook profile and all our social media and paste it in like that, right? So obviously this one will be Twitter. I'm just going to paste in a dummy URL. So paste that all in and paste it in for Pinterest as well. So now if we don't see, let's say you want to add in Instagram, you don't see it, we can click on add link. And instead we can type in our own title. So Instagram, and paste in your Instagram profile. And for the icon, click on insert icon, and we can search for Instagram. So hopefully we can find it. That does look a little bit old. I think that's the old version of it, but we can click on Font Awesome and we can select the new version here. So click on that and that should be good. So for the icon color and background, we're going to leave it as default for now. Click on save. Now that's not going to display yet on our page. What we want to do is we want to navigate to our widget section to display it. So hover over appearance and then click on widgets. Scroll down. So we want to look for Themify social links, which is over here on the bottom. So click it and we're going to try and drag it up, sort of wiggle it up and put it into the footer social widget, drop it in. And then what I recommend doing is selecting open link in a new window. So when people click on that, it's going to open up in a new tab, right? Because I don't want people leaving my website and I want people to stay on my website. So that's probably what I recommend and is best. So let's click on save. Then we can head back onto our website and then we've got our social links down here as well. So that is looking really, really great. What I want to show you guys now is how to add in your hero image. So our hero image over here, and I'll also show you how to crop your image and also how to add in text and really build out your website. So this part is going to be really fun, so make sure you stick around.